What is up, everybody? Oroboro here, and today I'm going to teach you the absolute best ways to invade in Dark Souls 3. Now, through my countless hours of struggle, I finally come to the conclusion that there's really only 3 different types of builds you should be using for invasions. You can either run a combo build, a Hornet Ring build, or a Washing Pole build. Now, before we go into detail on these 3 different types of builds, you need to understand why we're using these 3 different types of builds. What's the point? Why is it so limited? So the main difference between dueling and invasions is that in a duel you never expect the other person to heal on you. In an invasion you have to expect everyone to heal on you. And Estus Flask in Dark Souls 3 are absolutely bonkers. They're super fast, they're super powerful, and they're almost completely unpunishable. You have to build your entire playstyle and builds around this mechanic, or you're going to lose every invasion. So the first build I want to talk about is the combo build, which is my personal favorite and the most efficient of the 3. These builds generally consist of using the dual-wield weapons, such as the Sellsword Twin Blades or the Gothic Twin Swords, accompanied by an extremely powerful spell buff, usually Lightning Blade or Darkmoon Blade with 60 Faith, but you can also use Crystal Magic Weapon with 50 to 60 Int as well. So the reason these builds are so powerful is because of their ability to combo into their weapon art off an R1 or an L1, and the synergy they have with the weapon buffs because of the amount of hits being done. So you can easily kill phantoms in one combo and nearly kill a host in one combo. If the host does manage to survive, you will have that damage to back you up to punish them through the heals and finish them off. And that's where the true power lies within this build. The second build I'd like to talk about is the Hornet Ring build. It's pretty self-explanatory. All you really have to do is equip the Hornet Ring, and you get an insane amount of extra damage added to your critical attacks, which includes backstabs and riposte from guard breaks and parries. For this build, you're going to want to go for parries as much as you possibly can, because it's the best way to take advantage of the Hornet Ring's one-shot potential. A weapon with a good one-handed moveset, such as a straight sword, is highly recommended because you're going to want your parrying tool always ready in your offhand. The parrying tool you use doesn't matter as long as you can parry with it, but I highly recommend the Cestus as it's light and it has the fastest startup parry frames of any parrying tool in the entire game, giving it the ability to tank parry on a decent connection. You can also choose to carry around a crit weapon of sorts, which you can switch to right before you riposte someone to do some extra damage. Some of the strongest options include the Dagger, the Mailbreaker, Great Club, Black Knight Great Axe, and the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. For tips on actually parrying other players, you need to know the exact timings of every single weapon in the entire game, including the rolling and running attacks. After that, it's all about predicting your opponent or baiting them into your parry. However, there are times when you really want to go for a parry. When you see a straight sword R1 spammer, when you see a rolling attack spammer, or when you're getting chased and they have a slow, easily parryable running attack. Those are the times when you know you can land that parry and it's going to be free as hell. Overall, though, the Hornet Ring build is a solid-ass choice, especially if you're the parry king. Last but not least, the Washing Pole build is the hardest to use of the 3. The idea behind the build is to use a slow, heavy-hitting weapon, such as the Exile Greatsword, or any other ultra-rote weapon, to do a massive amount of damage, then switch to the Washing Pole and spam running attacks to finish players off before they can heal. The Katana running R1 is the best attack in the game to cancel Estus chugging, and I chose the Washing Pole because it has the longest range of any katana in the entire game. Unfortunately, you won't be able to finish people off a lot of the time because your running attack can easily be interrupted if you're getting ganked by multiple players, which is why this is the hardest build to use. For this build, all you need are the stats for the Washing Pole, enough carry weight to use your big heavy weapon, and to offhand the Washing Pole. Havel's Ring might be very helpful when creating this type of build. You definitely want to be below 70%. The washing pole build is hands down the best way to go if you want to use heavy weapons. Alright, so I think that's about it. I'm going to leave you guys with my builds, but you should experiment and create your own build that works for your playstyle. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something. And I hope you guys enjoyed killing gankers that actually think they're good at the game. Good luck in invasions, because you're going to need it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Dark Souls, and thanks again so much for watching. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye!